Namaskar, Addwit Money Matters daily video magazine, and this is episode 4. Today I am going to cover one very important fundamental topic or glossary that is foundation for all levels of financial wellness, regardless of the numeric value to the finances or the net worth that we have. These four terminologies are fundamental of understanding the money properly. So much that I call it A, B, C, D of the financial wisdom. These four terminologies, I would prefer to group them into two. First group is uh, made up of two terms, income and expenses. And the second group is made up of another two terms, assets and liabilities. So the four terminologies that we are going to explore, not completely in this particular session, but across a number of sessions, are income, expenses, assets, and liabilities. Now, there is one thing to understand these terminologies linguistically. By dictionary meaning, it is very easy to understand. And it is another level to understand these terminologies experientially. Understanding a terminology or understanding a word by experience. So, whatever I am going to share with you is not linguistic or theoretical, but experiential in nature. The first point that I would like to make before I get into the details of these four terminologies, is that if I have to categorize all the people in three categories based on understanding of these four terminologies, I'll prefer to categorize them into three. The first category is that of people who primarily are concerned about, they know only something about income. All their efforts, all the planning is about income. And I think this bunch makes 92% of the people whom we know. I mean, out of 100 people we know, 92% percent of them are concerned only about income. They are not really concerned about expenses, assets, and liabilities. Second category of people, which could be another 5%, are those who are concerned about income as well as expenses. And when I say expenses, this is the bunch of people who have a clear understanding of the pattern of their expenses. They may or may not analyze it in detail. They may or may not analyze it from the point of view of third category of people, which I'll share in a moment, which is about assets and liabilities. But they are aware about their expenses. I mean, even transcending from first level, being concerned only about income, to second level, being aware about income as well as expenses in itself is a big experiment or a big exercise, both personality wise and thought process wise. The third category of people is whom I call the really wise people. They are 2, 3, 4% of the people whom we know around. They are the ones who are concerned about income, expenses, assets, as well as liabilities, all the four that we are going to cover. It is not possible to cover all the four terminologies, experiential discussion in this single video session. For today, what I will do is, instead of talking much in detail about income and expenses, I will give you an exercise. And that exercise is in form of recording, keeping written account of our income and expenses. And to do this, I will share one Google Sheet which you can download as a Microsoft Excel file in your own computers, in your laptops. That sheet has that file has two sheets. The first sheet is the 5 instructions, and the second sheet has the format to enter your data. The link is below this video. Instructions are simple, that we have to record statistics or the data for our income as well as our expenses. We have to categorize them as far as we can understand. I have given example in that particular instruction. And the uh, instruction is also that we have to record up to last 1% of our expenses. Right? Suppose our income is 100 rupee, so 1% of it is 1 rupee. So we have to record every expense that is 1 rupee or more in that file. And I have said that do this for about 3 months, and once we have some raw material, some data, then we will come back to build our discussion on income and expenses maybe after 3 months. So for three months, 3 odd months, an assignment for you to one, download the file from below this video, the link given below this video. Two, to start entering data for every income and expense that is happening that is happening for you, and observe a kind of discipline as per the instructions given therein for 3 months, and then we will come back to build up this discussion. This is what I mean by knowing something experientially. You do something and then know, rather than know and then do, right? So, with this brief instruction, with this brief discussion, I am leaving you with a link below this video. Download that file, and we'll continue our discussion tomorrow. Tomorrow we will talk about an interesting case, you can say so, a concept that I call the comfort zone syndrome. Right? So we will meet again tomorrow. Namaste.